Hey guys! Okay, so I know that this is completely random, but I just really felt like I just had something on my heart to share, and I don't even know what yet. So I'm just gonna kind of keep talking and we'll see what happens. Um, I was watching the Jesus Culture Awakening conference the past few days. There goes my phone. Um, and it's really incredible. First of all, I really wish I was there, but I'm not. So I'm just watching everything that I possibly can online, which has been everything so far. Um, it's just incredible to see like 18,000 youth and young adults get together and just worship God and be so passionate. And I know that I'm not there in the room, but I can still like feel the spirit of the place and just how passionate everybody is, and then that passion rubs off on other people. And I guess that's really what God's been teaching me a lot lately, is just that your passion rubs off on other people. Whether it comes to worship or just your Christian walk, I've been noticing lately, the past 2 years, something like that, I've really gone through a lot. I've lost a lot of friends. I've really had to reevaluate my life in a lot of different cases, and just realize that, you know what, I'm living for God. That's all there is to it. It all comes down to just living a black and white lifestyle. Everything is either black or it's white, and there is no room for gray. As much as I love gray, and gray is one of my favorite colors, and yeah. When it comes to a lifestyle, gray just isn't cool. That's not if you want to live a kingdom life, and that's the life that I want to live. It's interesting to see how, even when you're at church on Sunday mornings, how your passion just rubs off on people. When I got back from Bethel, when I was at their school of worship, and I came back to church, and I've been there for 3 Sundays now. I've been back for 3 Sundays now, I think. And it's amazing to see, because I'm like, when I was at Bethel, I was surrounded by at least, there was about 500 people who all had the same passion, who all had the same heart that I have. And I wasn't the weird one. I wasn't the weird, passionate, crazy one that wanted to worship the way that I want to worship, but oh my gosh, what would people think? I realized real quickly the very first day that I'm not alone. And that's just it, is you're not alone. And if you are feeling like you're alone and stuff, you're not. There's an entire community that's around, that's willing and able to help. And just cheer you on, really, and just ignite your passion and remind you, even since being home, I noticed last Sunday it was hard to kind of start to get into worship a little bit, because I was kind of well, I can just tame it down a bit again, and I just don't need to worship and give it all out like I have before. But then God was like, don't hold back. Then you're holding back from me. And so I was like, okay, no holding back. And that's just it, is God doesn't want you to hold back anything. You're supposed to be everything that God created you to be. And just to love on Him, because He loved us. So just it's this constant love exchange, and He's like, well, I love you, and you're like, yeah, well, I love you more, and then He's like, well, actually, I love you more, and then you just kind of keep going back and forth. It's kind of, that's actually really funny. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I really want to encourage you guys just to go after your passion. God's planted that passion in your heart. And like Bill Johnson says, it's abnormal. It is not normal for a Christian to not have a desire for the supernatural. And in our day, in our culture, in the age that we're in, it's so easy to find the supernatural in the not good way, in the way of the enemy, right? Like, there's TV shows, there's books, there's everything everywhere where there's the supernatural, and it's because people have a hunger for it. People are curious about it. People want to know about it. But it seems like it's so much easier to get a hold of, like, the world's version of the supernatural than it is to get a hold of our version. So what we need to do is we need to live out loud. We need to live God's love out loud. We need to live God's passion out loud, and we just need to be everything that God created us to be, and no holding back. Who cares what people think? Really? Like, who cares? Just, you're you, and you are who God wanted you to be. So yeah, I guess I really just felt like encouraging you and saying just go for it. Like, see if you can find friends who share the same heart. Like, for me, it is so important for me to have friends around who are like-minded and like-hearted, because it's those friends that you really flourish with, and those friends that you really you can grow with, and you can be there for each other, and you can support each other, that when somebody's feeling down or kind of like, oh, I'm having an off day, the other ones can come and be like, look, no, this is who you are, and they can really encourage you. I just really, I've been learning and I've been growing so much just with trust with God, and just trusting Him just to bring all of the promises that have been spoken over your life, and all of the words that have been spoken over your life to pass. And just know that you can trust Him, and that He has your absolute best in mind. All these, like, good plans that you have for your life, they're good. But do you want to settle for good, or would you rather go for great? That's the question that I've been asking myself, and I don't want to settle for good. The past couple of years has really, really been just like a cleaning up of my life, and just sorting out all of the good, because good is good. I mean, really, come on. There's a lot of really good things out there. There's good people. There's good is good. But I need the great in my life. I need great because God's great. And God's absolutely incredible. And to have Daddy in your life is, wow. I don't even know how to describe it. But yeah, so I just really want you guys to just know that you're so loved for who you are. You don't need to try and be anybody else. Just live out your passion and live out your dreams, and let God dream through you. Because who you are today is who you are, and you can be the expression of God to other people. You can show people God's love through your life. And yeah, I just really want to encourage you in that. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day. It's so sunny and you can't see anything outside, but kind of looks like heaven. Anyways, yeah, I just felt like doing a random update, so maybe we'll do this again. We'll talk to you later. Bye.